Thank you so much for joining with us, and thank you for believing us and being part of our group. We're so excited to have every one of you here with us today. This is the successandmoneyfoundation.org. We're a nonprofit educational foundation. We're a charity, an educational charity. Our purpose is to provide free success and money classes for anyone, anywhere. We have three missions. Mission number one is to provide financial rewards for students when you attend class and share with others. And we ask that when we send money out to you, that you put that into your investment account. The number one thing that every adult's ever told me is that they wish they would have started earlier. Mission number two is provide donations to schools, churches, charities, groups, and teams, and an educational platform where they can do these things together. Now, so far, we've sent out over 30,000 financial rewards to people all over the world. And last week, we just hit the 10,000 student mark. We now have 10,000 members of the foundation, and this is your foundation. Congratulations, that's pretty awesome. Mission number three is to help those in need. For every hour you're in class, we're going to donate a pair of eyeglasses, we're going to feed someone, or provide gallons of clean water. So far, we have over close to 120,000 hours, maybe a little bit more hours of people online that we've done. On September the 9th, we're doing another big service project. You can also go to the nationaldayofservice.org, nationaldayofservice.org, and see what we're doing and join with us and be part of that big operation. Our foundation and friends have just bought 60,000 pairs of eyeglasses. We're going to be taking those eyeglasses, we're going to be assembling and putting them into smaller groups, packaging them up, boxing them up, and then sending them all over the world to help people all over the world to gain their eyesight. Pretty amazing stuff. You know, our real goal, the real goal of the foundation is to help you have a better life. That's it. We want you to have a better life. And more importantly, we want your children to have a better life. Because I've been all over the world. I've been to 50 countries. A couple of years ago, I took my two youngest kids and we went east and didn't stop. We just kept going and went all the way around the world. And India, China, Vietnam, every place I go, the one thing that I realize, know that every parent loves their children and every parent wants to help their children have a better life. Now, how do you do that? Well, you have to do it with education. There's three things. You know, if I could give you one thing, in fact, if you could only give one thing to somebody you love, money, knowledge, or an experience, a good experience, or any experience with money, what would you give them? Well, most of the time we just give them the money because it's easier to do. We just give them the money and let them go. We'll let them learn on their own. Well, that's kind of silly. Number two is that we teach them, but honestly, they don't want to hear it from you. They need to hear it from another voice. They need to hear it from additional voices that agree with you. And of course, number three is an experience Robert Allen taught me. He said, the good parents give their kids good memories. Bad parents give their children bad memories. Your job is to give your kids, your nieces, your nephews, the kids in your church group, any person that you work with, youth groups, people at work, your job is to help them have a better life. That's why we're here. That's why we're put on this earth, is to have an experience and to be able to help those in need. And all of us are in need. That's why we're here. So congratulations. We just hit our 10,000 student. We have 10,000 members now at the successandmoneyfoundation.org. And as you know, as a nonprofit educational foundation, our goal is to make a difference in people's lives. And that's what we're doing. So today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be celebrating our students' successes. And at the end of the class today, we're going to be giving you some links that you can fill out, because mission number one is to give out financial rewards to students when they attend class and share with others. The reason the foundation is working, and this is your foundation, you did this. Congratulations, you're making this work. I'm just the crazy guy that had the idea and put the platform together, but you're the one that's running the show. you're helping improve people's lives. You're making a huge difference in people's lives. And that's why you're here on this earth. So I want to congratulate you to all the successes that we've had this week. If you've got online and you've done a little bit of class, that's a win. If you taught somebody something you've learned from one of these successful entrepreneurs or best-selling authors, that's a win. That's what we're doing here, is making a difference in people's lives. And honestly, the only way that you can get what you want out of life is to help other people get what they want out of life. And that's a famous quote by my friend Zig Ziglar. So the way you get things, what you want out of life, is to help other people get what they want out of life, and then it'll just naturally come to you. That's our goal. So we want to congratulate you. At the end of class today, we'll be giving you some links so that we can add some more Berkshire Hathaway stock, because we're going to put some stock into your vault, and then when you're ready to cash in and get that money moved over to your investment account, we're excited to do that. We've got 3,000 students that have started saving and investing that we know of, that are documented. Our goal is to increase that number dramatically. That's how we make a dent in this world. So I'm going to turn the time over to Jake. He's going to take you for just a second, and we're going to celebrate the top scoring students for this week. Jake, come on.
Awesome. Let me share my screen real quick, and we can celebrate some of the awesome things that you all did this week. Is that looking okay, Tom?
Yes, it is.
Sweet. Let me spotlight myself as well. Okay. So first off, we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through the people that had the most enroller hours. So these are So these are the people that you enrolled that have spent time on the site this week. You can see Johnson eTours in first. He had 13 people on the site this week that did 54 hours online, which is incredible. We have a Judith Dadal, who she just has one active enrollment, but they spent 27 hours on the site. We'll get to see who that person is a little bit later. And then we have Marianne, and she had 4 people with 23 hours. There's a couple more people on here as well. We have 22 hours, 21, 19. That's enough time to seriously make a difference in somebody's life. So you, just by sharing your link with people, you're helping them learn about, success and money principles that are going to help them throughout their entire life and their kids' lives, and making a huge difference. Next, we're going to go into the active enrollments. These are how many people you are getting on the site each week. So first off, we have Daryl. He had 18 different people get on the site this week and spend time in classes. Johnson had 13. We saw him on the other one. Same with Frank now. He had 13 as well. AO, you had 7. I saw you here. That's awesome. As well as you have a couple with 5. That's incredible that you got 5 over, 18, 13 people to spend time on the site this week. That's incredible. So congratulations. And yeah, if you see their name in the chat, send them a congratulations message. That's incredible. And lastly, we're going to go through individual hours. Sorry, I don't have a bunch of pictures on this one, but we have Jeannie eTour. He spent 28 hours on the site. That is a lot of hours. That's incredible. Same with Julius Dadal. That's the 27 hours we saw earlier on the first site. He spent 27 hours, which is amazing. We have a couple with 22, 21, 19. If you're one of these people that have spent a ton of time on the site, reach out to us. We want to know what you're learning, which courses you enjoy, so that we can help push those courses to other people, so they can watch just as much as you, and they can learn just as much as you're learning. And let us know what you're learning. Tom, what else do you have to add?
That's a pretty good start right there. So we want to congratulate each of you for the wonderful things that you're doing. This is how you guys make a difference. This is how we do it. And so congratulations. We're going to say goodbye to our friends from around the world. We're going to come right back. We're going to go into our next section. So at the end of the class, we're going to be sending out a link, and then we're going to be sending out some more money to your organizations pretty quick, and you and yourself.